Hello friends, this video on whole numbers part 1 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Topics to be covered in this lesson are introduction, whole numbers, natural numbers, successor and predecessor of a number, operations on number line like addition, subtraction and multiplication, properties of whole numbers like closure property, commutative property, associative property and distributive property. Number patterns. Whole numbers. So whole numbers is basically a category of numbers, and whenever we talk about numbers, they play a very critical role in mathematics, because mathematics is the science of quantity. That is what was told by the Greek philosopher Aristotle. So whenever in mathematics you deal with anything, you basically deal with quantity. You basically deal with how much of a particular thing. For example, you go to the market to buy tomatoes. So it becomes very important to define to the shopkeeper that how much tomatoes do you need. Now when the shopkeeper asks you how much tomatoes do you need, so what do you say? You have to say a number. You either say I need 10 kgs of tomato, or you say I need 10 pieces of tomato. So what is 10? 10 is nothing but a number. When you really score well in your exam, doesn't matter how you score, but your score again is again a quantity. Sometimes you score 95%, sometimes you score 92%, sometimes you score 70%. Now you might say that in our school I get grades. So even the grades, they are also given based on some numbers, because again, your exam is basically a process to evaluate your performance, and your performance is evaluated based on the quantity of marks that you have scored, which is given in terms of numbers again. You buy anything, you have anything in your hand, maybe pens, pencils, chocolates, toffees. How do you ensure, how do you define how many toffees do you have? So right now on the screen, this little boy, he has 5 candies with him. So 5 again is a number which defines the quantity of candies with this little boy. Now there are many different types of numbers that exist in mathematics. So to start with, we will first talk about the most common numbers. Yes, they are natural numbers. So what are natural numbers? Okay, forget about natural numbers. Think of a scenario that you have a 3-year-old kid, maybe a kid who has just started going to his or her preschool, and he has just started learning A, B, C, D. And when you ask that kid to start numbering or to start counting, how does the kid count? The kid starts counting something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So what are these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? These are nothing but numbers. And these numbers are the ones which come most naturally to us. It comes out very easily. Whenever you are given a bunch of, say, bananas, and if I ask you to count the number of bananas, how are you going to count it? You are definitely going to count it in this way: 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are going to start with 1, followed by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. However, that doesn't mean that only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the numbers. We also have something like 1 by 2, half. We also have something like 3 by 4th. We also have something like 0.25. These are also numbers, right? But these are little complicated numbers. That's what you are feeling right now. No? So have you ever counted anything like 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 4 by 4, 5 by 4? Have you ever counted things like that? No, we generally count 1, 2, 3, 4 because that comes naturally to us. So these numbers that come very much naturally to us are called natural numbers. So when you look at your hand, so how many fingers do you have in your hand, in each hand? So there are 5 fingers. So what's 5? 5 is a natural number. So do you think that you can count the number of hairs on your head? Tough. But it is not uncountable. You can count it, but then it is going to take huge amount of time. So Basically, when we talk about natural numbers, so by now you understood from where natural number starts. Natural numbers always start from 1, because that's where we start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how the counting starts. But the question is, till where do they continue? So just to explain that, I gave this example of counting your hair. Now when I ask you to count your hair, there are so many hairs on your head that it is really a difficult task to count them. That's because you feel as if they never end. You never end counting. So we know that the number starts from 1, but when you look at the end point, it's actually endless. So they continue till infinity. So there are infinite number of natural numbers. So the initial numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll reach 10, 100, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs. You will keep reaching on 7 digit, 8 digit, 9 digit, 10 digit number, and the list will never end. So all the numbers starting from 1 till infinity, they are all called natural numbers. Now I said that natural number, the counting starts from 1. So the moment somebody asks us to count, we start from 1. But is there anything that exists below 1? Like if I asked you what exists before 3, you would say 2. What exists before 2? You would say 1. What exists before 1? Is there anything that exists before 1? So let's have a look at this on the screen. What do we see? We see that this little boy has 5 candies with him. So 5 candies. I remove 1. How many are left? 4. I again remove 1. What is left? 3. Remove 1. 2. Remove 1. 1. So now 1 is left. Now what will happen if I remove this 1 candy also? I removed it. So what do you think? How many candies this boy now has? How many candies are there with him? 0. So 0 exists below 1. So just before 1, we have something called 0. 0 is nothing. So when there is nothing present, we say it's 0. The number is 0. So 0 is the number which basically defines nothing. Now let's introduce the concept of whole numbers. Now 0 is a very important number. So if you don't have zeros, you won't have 10, you won't have 100, you won't have 1000, you won't have 50, 40, 60. So everywhere you have a 0, and the 0 is very significant there. So whole numbers are those numbers which include 0 plus all the natural numbers. So basically, to include 0, this new name was given to a type of number, and this new name was whole number. Whole means complete. So the complete set of all numbers, which includes all natural numbers plus 0. So that's whole number. Now, there are a lot of places where you see the counting starts from 0. For example, if you have ever observed a timer or a digital clock. So it starts with 0, 0, then 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, and so on. So 0 is very crucial. Now, the moment you add zeros after a number, for example, you have a bundle of, say, 300 rupees. So this is how we write 300. Now let's say if I keep increasing the number of zeros, so what happens? Basically the amount of money which I am talking about is also increasing. So it is not that 0 is insignificant. The moment you keep adding zeros after a particular digit, so the value of the overall number keeps increasing. So presence or absence of 0 makes a huge difference. Now when you say that there is 1 student in a class, and when you say that there are 10 students in a class, do you think that they mean the same thing? No, there is a lot of difference between the two. But when you actually see, you write 1 like this and you write 10 like this. So this is due to the presence of a 0. The entire number is changed. So 0 is very critical. And that is why the concept of whole numbers was put into the picture. Now in this lesson we are going to talk more about whole numbers. We will look at the properties of whole numbers. We will see how do we add whole numbers, how do we subtract them. So we will learn all the basic things with regards to whole numbers. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com for free quality education. You can learn with a simple 4-step learning process wherein you can watch video lessons, you can ask your questions, you can refer notes, and you can take a free online test. We have content for class 6 to 12 on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology along with practical videos. So please subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Thank you.